Hello there everyone and welcome to this video of drawing 3 skin tones with Posca color pencils. I'm Vicky and this is actually my first video in English on my channel Creavix, so please bear with me. The reason for this sudden change of language I'll get further into in the end of this video, but for now let's get into some coloring and me testing out some different colors of Posca pencils for the first time. So for the first phase, which will be the light skin tone, I'll be using the bright yellow, fuchsia, ash brown and the white, applied in that order. Then further on it's just a matter of repeating layer upon layer or adjusting the use of each color, depending on the result you wish for. I usually draw with polychromos and have some more colors to choose from. So this was a bit of an experiment for me, using the Posca pencils with less color variance, trying to reach the right tones, where the light skin tone turned out to be the most difficult one to achieve. I would have liked to use a burnt ochre instead of the ash brown, but this set of 36 Posca pencils only have light ochre and ochre. I think I could have gotten a more warmer light skin tone if I'd used the ochre and not the ash brown, but I'll try it out another time, since the light skin tone using these colors and this brand gave me some challenges. Then on to the next phase, the medium skin tone. I start with the lemon and then the ash brown, the dark brown, fuchsia and the white. Again, repeat the steps according to what tone you want. The yellow adds more warmth and the white a colder shade to the skin tone, whereas the dark adds depth and shading along with the fuchsia, which also adds warmth in the shading. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I usually draw with polychromos color pencils from the brand of Faber-Castell, and they're oil-based, highly pigmented color pencils which I really enjoy using. However, I was searching for new color pencils with a wax base, as they give the artist other features regarding the overall finish and blending methods, which is very suitable for drawing skin. It's more soft to the core with a wax-based pencil, and I was very curious on getting to try this type of color pencils out for my art. However, I found the Posca pencils online and there were two different web shops stating that the Posca pencils were a mix of both oil-based and wax-based. But as I got my hands on this set of 36 Posca color pencils, it said on the package that it's an oil-based product. The thing is though that it's so much softer in its core than the polychromos. It really does feel like a mix of oil-based polychromos and a wax-based luminance regarding the feel and the texture of the core. But regardless the composition of the Poscas, I must say that it's really nice and rich in color and a lovely soft, almost kind of creamy feel to it, and the only downside to it, in my experience after doing the skin tone test, is that it crumbles a lot when there's many layers on the paper, and it also sticks to it as well, so I had to be careful when trying to wipe away the excess color, so the drawing wasn't all smudged up. As you can see in this video, I've been using cotton buds for blending, and when there's a good amount of pigment on the paper, a cotton bud dipped in a bit of baby oil really enhances the color, as well as blending the layers in a nice soft way, removing most of the graininess. I'm also using the cotton buds for blending without any oil, and occasionally also a short-haired brush. A bit of tissue works out fine as well. For the final face with the dark skin tone, I'm using the fuchsia, the dark brown, the ash brown and the white. I didn't use too much white with this skin tone as it became too pale, but for highlights it worked well along with the ash brown. Now coming to the end of this video, I did mention in the beginning that I would get into the reason of why I all of a sudden decided to do a video in English instead of Danish, and there's not much to it other than the fact that Danish is such a small language and many more people will be able to get more value from my content if I speak English rather than Danish. Also, Danes are used to watch YouTube streams and TV in English, so it's not an issue for them to find content in English instead of Danish. So basically for me as a small channel, I will also be able to reach more viewers when doing my content in English. That's really just it. Now I might be doing videos in Danish still, but probably put on some English subtitles to it. But this YouTube adventure of mine, so to speak, is quite new and I'm still learning all the basics regarding filming, lighting, editing and doing voiceovers, so I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do with changing from Danish to English. I guess it's all part of the learning curve during this new YouTube journey that I'm on. So thank you for sticking with me and I hope that you feel inspired to go and try out the Posca pencil set for yourself, and if you do, please feel free to share your experience in the comments below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon for more art videos like this, where I'll share my honest opinion on the art supplies that I'm using. Bye and take care.